Political commentators are reflecting on how bad Kamala Harris lost this election. And on one hand, you go, well, the polls were completely wrong. We should have known to ignore the polling from the Brexit vote to the Hillary Clinton vote. Polling is massively unreliable. It can't predict humans, the irrationality of humans, especially in our current political environment. So we got, the liberals, people on the left got too caught up in what the experts were saying. They were wrong. So why did Donald Trump win? Well, people are saying, well, they don't care that Donald Trump is a rapist. They don't care he's a felon. They don't care he's friends with Epstein. And some people don't. I think most people are in denial. They think there's a witch hunt. They think that he's the most persecuted politician in the world. And they really believe that Donald Trump is the most, this billionaire is the victim of the media. And a lot of that has come from the right wing populism, the power of the right wing media. Just think of figures like Elon Musk owning Twitter, Joe Rogan, one of the biggest right wing podcasters in the world. These people have power, they have a massive reach. And over the last 10 years, figures like Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, these people are massively influential in terms of how the Overton window is shifted to the right. And these are all fans of Trump, and the richest man in the world supported Trump. We can't overestimate Elon Musk's role in this, but the fact that we live in an era of populism. People don't care about politics today. Is not about policy, it's not about facts, it's not about evidence. It's all about vibes, it's about feelings, it's about populist rhetoric. Very simple solutions for massively complicated economic and cultural and political issues. Not about the facts. And that's where liberals get politics wrong. And this is ultimately why Kamala Harris lost. I'm a leftist myself, a socialist. I assumed she'd win. I assumed rationality would win. But also, when you step back, it was always inevitable that populism has been surging. We've seen it across the world. It was inevitable that Trump would have won. His rhetoric is very powerful, it's very potent. And we live in a post-truth era. Again, people don't care. It's all about vibes. It's all about feelings. And this is where liberals won't be able to diagnose what will happen. They'll just be like, oh, they're just idiots. Yes, they are idiots. But you failed to offer a real alternative, because what was Kamala offering? Well, it was just capitalism. It's the same old. Whereas, take a figure like Obama. He was very populist in his rhetoric. He was, he spoke about change. He was very powerful in terms of convincing the public that we can have change, we can have something different. He didn't implement that. It was the same old, but that's what politics is about. It's all about energy. It's all about getting people excited. And Kamala Harris, to her credit, did that early on. She did in the first few weeks when she announced that she would be the presidential candidate for the Democrats. There was excitement. There was the weird, we're not going back. There was a sense of there was an authenticity there. But then, once the DNC got involved, it was institutionalist. It was the same old liberal, boring, no policies. They too afraid to attack Donald Trump, too scared. Don't want to be seen as being negative. They should have been going for Donald Trump. They should have been attacking him. They did it a little bit. There was some good ads when they were attacking the fact that, they were running on the idea that she was the prosecutor, he was the criminal. They should have done that more, hammered it more, attack. But the liberals, they don't want to. It's all civility politics. You need to be on the attack. You need populist alternatives, get people excited. We're going to tear down the system. We're going to have real change. Your living standards have gone down. The wealthy need to pay their fair share. Bernie Sanders is a great left-wing populist who they should have listened to, but they didn't. And that's why they lost. Ultimately, The Liberals lost because people don't want the same old. They want change. And often, you know, people aren't rational. People aren't in the realm of politics. They're not rational. And often they'll vote for change even if it's bad. So that's the lesson Liberals need to learn. How do you get people excited? How do you genuinely offer change? Because it's not capitalism. We need something different. We need more progressive. We need to change the paradigm. But the Liberals are not able to do that. So we're going to see more support at the far right, more right wing populism. And until we challenge that seriously, this is what we're going to get. Donald Trump. JD Vance could be next president after Donald Trump. So comment below. Tell me your thoughts. What's Donald Trump going to do? What the Liberals going to do? And I'll see you in the next video.